downtown, I got that heat, let's go.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
What's up? What's up?
We're here live from the Hilton Hotel in Niagara Falls, Ontario. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Well, thanks, Alvin, for pulling together some of this stuff since I'm not at home, not on my PC. We're doing this from my phone. So thanks for everyone to join us. I see I saw Next Level said he's 20 minutes from here. So,
Wow.
Hey, he can drive on down. We'll meet down at the lobby. We'll go to run down to the casino. So we got the casino right here in the building.
That's great.
So how you doing, Alvin?
I'm all right, bro. Not as good as you.
Not as good.
Enjoying yourselves, both. Yeah, I know. I love it up there, especially from the other side of the. But it's beautiful on that side. But what I like about the New York side is that you could just about touch the water there where it's rushing over there.
That's the Canadian Falls there.
Yeah, I know.
And then the U.S. Falls was just that direction.
Oh, on the other side. Okay.
Which I could have got a room for there, but I figured this was a better view.
Oh, you didn't want to look at America no more, huh?
27th floor. We got a 180-degree view. I got windows to the left of me, windows to the right. Here I am, babe. Uh-oh.
And if you hear anybody yelling, it's just me.
So,
What is she tickling your toes again?
Tickling your do what?
She tickling your toes again?
You tickling your toes? No, we'll go into that a little bit later. So yeah, we're gonna go through and do a quick show today. Won't be our normal 2-hour marathon. I'm gonna do my best for Alvin will help try to keep track of what's going on in the side chat with you guys talking because it's gonna be difficult for me on my phone scrolling. I can't. It's very difficult on my phone. So he'll have to kind of keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
But we have some big news. Why don't you go through and you can say, just kind of call out some of the people I saw. Different people jumped in there. You want to say, hey?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Let's go back to them. I didn't think we were gonna be doing an attendance here because since you're out there in the falls. But Eddie was here first.
Yeah. Awesome.
How you doing, Eddie? We have Monkey here. What's up, Mr. Pickles? What's going on?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Long while.
Who else we have here? Elrust.
I hadn't seen Les in a long time either.
Yeah.
Nice to see him.
Red. How you doing, my friend?
Red.
Good to see you.
Always watching us.
Always. H-Man. Yes, man. Michael. Always good to see you, brother. Stuart. Always here with us. Diana. Judneck.
Judd. I haven't seen another one I hadn't seen in a little while.
See, everyone came out. They.
Well, there's turmoil. We're turmoil in the K world. So
yeah. That's why I guess you had to really do this breaking news show tonight. Theodore, we got Stuart, we got Luis.
Luis, hey bud.
How you doing? It goes next level. Yeah. 20 minutes. Just go take a ride.
Yeah. Well, I'm not riding no more right now. We after yesterday's ride in 13. What was it? 13,000
hours.
Steps.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
How bad was the gas there compared to your house?
How bad the what?
Gas.
Oh,
for gas.
Actually, it's cheaper down here than it is.
It's cheaper there.
Yeah, it was cheaper here. What by?
I guess it costs more to get it up there.
Yeah. It was actually $1.69 a liter here.
And what's it by you?
$1.79, $1.80.
Yeah,
okay.
70 something.
Yeah, so at least it was like at least $1.79 a liter, which in the Americas that would be about $6.50 a gallon.
A gallon, yeah. Hey, it goes Nucky.
Yeah, all right.
Let me see who else we got here.
Hey, good thing. Metal. Next level says gas is going up 12 cents tonight.
Man.
All right, so we got
there goes
Roger up in the house.
Yeah. Goes the beach.
Got a room going. Again, the only show that's simulcasted, on YouTube and being put out on big screen. We're the only one. We're always cut. This show. We don't have a huge following, but you know what? We do things before anybody else is doing it. Right here.
Yep. Okay. Doc Squiffy.
Doc's hanging with us. Nice to see you, bud.
How you doing?
He's a man doing gaming. He's kind of branching out on all kinds of things.
Yeah.
He still hasn't joined in on Oculus. I think he has an Oculus, but I ain't seen him.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well, we need to see you out there.
Yeah.
Mark. We got.
Okay. Anybody else got? Bob, what's up? He's over in Long Island, so that's somewhere out that direction. Somewhere over that way.
Trevor. So Heel, I'm so happy to see you. I guess you're back from Germany. You're not, saying where you're coming from today, but hopefully you're back home. We got Peter.
Okay.
And And one last person. We got Chris.
Chris. And I see Chris again. I haven't seen Chris in a little bit. So good to see him again. So
okay.
All right, so that's about
everybody. Yeah, that's
again. We like to say hi to the people because you're taking time out of your day to come hang out with us during a live show, and that means a lot. And we get these regular people that are here every single week, so it's an honor to people to take the time out of their lives to hang with us each Friday night. Yeah. So we'll jump into the news. The big news this week, as you saw in the title. We had 3 big add-ons that were had requests to be removed from GitHub. The repositories were asked to be removed from GitHub, and we can assume this was from MPAA, ACE, whoever's name you want to put on that. Basically saying you need to stop. You need to remove your repositories. You need to remove these add-ons. Now, I've seen a lot of posts. I follow a lot of people on Facebook, or a lot of groups in Facebook. I even seen it on Reddit. People saying, "Oh, well, now Oath doesn't work." Well, I'm not sure why your Oath doesn't work, because if you have it installed, you have the add-on installed with the dependencies. You really shouldn't have a problem with Oath. I know Fen and Venom had a different set of scrapers. They have a different scraper package. I can't say that I have tried those since their repository has been removed. So I don't know 100% if those add-ons will work even once the repository is removed. So someone will have to actually check that. But the main thing is if you have some of these add-ons in, I know Oath in particular because I used it yesterday, tested it. If you have the add-on installed with the dependencies that it needs, it's going to run. Now, that's not to say it's going to run forever. It's going to run right now. As things break, scrapers break, certain things stop working, then you can see a domino effect of things stopping to work. But some people, they're like, well, that's it. I'm done. I can't use it anymore. But no, you really still can use it if you have it installed. So if you have it installed, it's part of something you already got, you're probably going to be okay for a while. Not to say you can't be planning what your next option will be, because you're going to need to plan for that option because those add-ons are done. They're removed. Both of the spoke to some people yesterday and today. Those add-ons are gone. Their repositories they got letters through GitHub saying, hey, you need to cease and desist. Stop doing this, or you could risk prosecution. And we've seen these letters and we've heard about these letters. And that's why a lot of these people, these developers, try to keep a low profile. They, try to stay out of the radar, try to stay quiet. But when, they try to keep their name hidden as much as possible. But once they get those letters, they have to make the decision, do I continue to do it and risk the Motion Picture Association or ACE finding out who I am and then actually prosecuting me? And we saw that with Supremacy. We've seen that with TVA. On the add-on side, I'm not going to talk about the IPTVs because that's another extra
level of stuff,
there because they go after those even harder. Easier to track those guys because it's all got to do with this. So since it has to do with money, it's easy to track those folks down. Since you have add-ons are free, a little harder to track those folks down. So the developers of all these add-ons have said they're done. I have seen rumors and discussion about, they're going to go private, they're going to go this, they're going to go that. I can't say that any of that stuff's going to happen. Nobody has maybe a few people have an inside track if they know the exact developer and the developer trusts them enough to say, I'm going to go private. If they go private, you're probably not going to hear about it because that's the whole point of being private. So as of right now, these guys are saying, you know what, it was a good run. We offered free content or created these add-ons for people to be able to get stuff, but it's not worth jail time. It's not worth being fined. It's not worth a court to offer something for free. Again, IPTV does risk it because they make money. I mean, they're there for profit. If you're making however much money these guys are making, they risk the IPTV side of it. Again, lots of rumors going around of what might happen in the future, but I can say that most of the people that are telling you that this is what's going to happen, this add-on is going to do this or that, 99.9% of them are probably full of shit because they aren't talking to the actual developer. They're hearing it secondhand or something. But most of these developers are not going to do it. They're like, we're done. The other good note, and one of the reasons why I wanted to come on the show and to talk today about these particular things is in the past we've had an issue with people hijacking repositories. We saw that with add-ons numerous times where they were hijacking repositories. An add-on or repository would shut down, and I don't want to say Kodi Bay or whoever it was, TVA, whoever, would hijack that repository name and then push out most of the time Indigo on people because they had a repository that was from a closed repository. As of right now, the GitHub accounts are going to stay active for the developers of the Oath and the Venom and the Fen. Now, that does not mean there's going to be add-ons out there in those under those developers. But those people they created the GitHub accounts, they're going to keep their GitHub account open and active. It'll so someone can't come in and steal their name, because that's what happens when a repository gets hijacked. You close your repository, you get rid of your account. Somebody comes in with your exact name, and they create a repository under your name, and that's how your device can be hijacked with repositories. That's not going to happen because the developers have all said, we're going to keep our GitHub open, but the repository is gone. So sad news. I've said it numerous times. None of what these guys are doing or gals is worth going to jail or to be fined or to create a hardship on their family. These people are doing this voluntarily just to help friends, family, community. So if they get a letter saying, you possibly could be prosecuted or sued or legally a legal pursuit to go after you, and they decide to stop, I don't blame them. I mean, I'm sorry, the people that are watching, the people using the K app, if the police said, if you continue to use this, we might sue you, every person would stop. So I have no hard will. Appreciate the work that all those people did to that point. But this is a fluid software. This is locked in of how it's going to be forever. It's going to be, you've got to be able to roll with it. It's not a plug in it once and you're done. You need to stay apprised of what the new add-ons are, what's working, what's not, different things. You need to be apprised. This is a hobby you need to stay informed on. And that's what we try to do, is keep you guys informed on some of that. So you got to do your homework. Yeah. If you bought a Fire Stick at the flea market or on eBay, they had a perfect build and you thought, that's all I got to do is pay this guy on Facebook Marketplace to get my free cable, and that's all you think, you just plug it in and play, they're gonna have problems. You got
guy. It's a cable guy.
Yeah. you got to put some work in that. Yep. You got to stay apprised in the software, what's working, what's not working, the new tricks, the new ways around things, the way to make things work. It's a hobby you got to spend some time in. And if you're not going to spend the time, then this isn't the hobby for you. And again, that's why I enjoy it. It's a hobby. It's a fun. I like learning. So it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the K word. This is going to it's inevitable. It happens. It's not the last time it's going to happen. They're going to continue to happen. So get yourself informed about some other options, some other things you might use. Since those other options are gone, you find some new options. So, and you and I, and we know that you like the Plex work. I mean, another option. So check into don't sweat it. And when people tell you that the add-ons are going to do this or that, they're full of shit. Because there's no lock solid answer of what these guys are gonna do. These guys are done. And if someone says they're not, they're doing this and that, don't believe it. It's not true.
Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, I mean, people always, well, so-and-so told me this. Are they the developer? If you didn't hear it from that person, then don't listen to them. And a lot of times people are talking out their ass a lot of times. I mean, people, hey, I give shout out props to Finn, Venom, and Oath for the work that they've done for all the time. I mean, Oath had such cool things in it. I used Oath pretty regular. I really like some of the features that was in there. Sorry that it's done. I appreciate what he's done, but you know what? I understand him saying, "I'm done, out of here." Don't uninstall it. Don't uninstall some of those if you already have them.
Yeah.
I would, if you're a person that you are on your device, it might be smart for you to remove some of these repositories, because better safe than sorry. They're going to keep their GitHub accounts open, but if it's your device, I would probably remove those few repositories just so that you just guarantee that nothing's going to happen. I know on my build, when I get home, I'll fix mine. I'll remove them just to be safe, because it's better than something being hijacked. So I can't see, like, the writing's kind of small. So
yeah, I'm sorry.
Did anybody have
Any questions?
Yeah.
No, not really for you. I'm just trying to. I thought I pinned one of them here. No, nothing. Everyone's appreciating you, and for explaining this to us and taking the time to. It's there were some other people who dropped in late, like Sharon and Skins, and nice. All you people out there. It's okay that you missed.
Did I see Terror? Yeah, what's up? Terror's in here.
Yeah, Terror's in here.
And Stuart. So cool. So it's a sad thing.
Yeah.
But we've seen it happen before. So you just got to roll with it. If you're not going to roll with it, go do something else.
Yep.
Get something else. All right. So since we don't really have,
I think we had one other thing or two actually. Nvidia Shield had an update to 9.02. 9.0.2.
I think that was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday or Tuesday.
I think it was more when. Was it Wednesday? Might have been Wednesday.
Yeah.
It improves more of the storage issue, but I know you said to me that people were having a problem with YouTube.
Yes.
On there.
There was,
and I don't know if anyone out there knows if the YouTube is working properly, that you can log into it now. Could you let me know on the side chat, or let us all know? Because
I talked to Charles. Charles checked his, and he said it was working now.
Okay, good. Okay.
So,
yes,
great. It was a problem on that first 1 or 2 days where YouTube, it was like you couldn't sign in right after the update, after the Nvidia Shield update.
Right.
It was like blank. The whole left side was blank. All you saw was the boxes. And you couldn't log in. You didn't see your subscriptions, that kind of stuff. You weren't able to see that. I use SmartTube, so I don't use YouTube on
your Shield.
I didn't see that, but
okay.
I did try it on my Shield, and then I saw it, and I know that Charles had said, "Hey, how do I fix that?" So I left, but it seems to be fixed now. supposedly, like you said there, it's supposed to have fixed some external storage managing issues and supposed to help with some controller pairing. You know, this 9 update.
0.2, yeah.
It's been ever since 9.0.
And 9.0 is
struggle.
Yeah, yeah.
So Android 11 has been wearing their ass out. So yeah, that happened, but yeah, it seems to be fixed now. Yeah, I see DJ put up there.
Yeah.
He said that YouTube pushed an update. So yeah, that
yeah. Okay. Saw something else in here.
They pushed an update. So yeah, that fixed it. So that's gonna happen at time to time, but you know. To be honest, people should try SmartTube. I really like SmartTube.
Yeah, I think Tara's got a new game for us. So, whatever I have to do, as long as I get you guys drunk, that's all I care about.
So, all right, so yes, Mr. Pickles posted about. I just saw him posting about the Wi-Fi, and that does have I see that, but what's weird about that? It like loses it, but it loses it so quickly. Sometimes I'm watching something, and it says it loses Wi-Fi connection, and then that alert goes away, but the video never stops. So I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I know it is an issue. It is an issue, and people have posted on forums. I don't know what's causing it, but I think that when the first 9.0 rolled out, you would be disconnected, and I did see that where it would actually disconnect me, and then it would take a minute or so, and it would reconnect to my Wi-Fi. Now it'll pop up that Wi-Fi has been disconnected, and then goes away. And then
it goes back and then comes back.
I'm back using it. So, so yeah, that is a known issue. You know, hopefully Nvidia gets that right. It is very irritating. Dimitri, look at there. He rolled in here. What's up? Long time no see. DJ's in there. Nice to see him.
Yep.
So yeah, they're gonna get it right. I mean, it's still my device.
Rojas.
Oh, Rojas in the house?
Yeah, Rojas in the house. Sorry, I didn't get to play golf with you the other night, but I'm glad that you're back and home and safe.
And this is not wallpaper. This is the real thing right here. real Niagara Falls. 1/3 of the world's fresh water rolling over that waterfall right there. I think it was something like that. It was like 1/3 or 1/4 of the world's fresh water rolled over. Fresh
water is right there, yeah.
Yeah,
and it rushes through so fast. Oh my gosh! Look who's here in the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow,
Dimitri.
So,
all right.
Okay. Let me see if I have anything else real quick.
Well, you had some about Plex.
Yeah. Today. That's the only reason why I wanted to talk about it. Because today, Plex is going to be ending their podcast support. So I don't know if it's just for the support for help on it, or if it's going to be that whole podcast section. So just keep that in mind. If any of you do use the podcast on Plex, if you see them disappear or end or something, that's what's going on. You heard it here. Okay.
Hey, I did see that Peter asked that question. Can you sign in on the SmartTube with your subs? Yes, you can actually log in, and it will pull all of your YouTube subscriptions and all of that kind of stuff. So it'll pull all of that. Looks just like 95% like YouTube, the way the layout works. All your subscriptions can be in there, and so all that you'll log in, and then if I'm not mistaken, on my Shield when I signed in, I want to say that it said, "Do you want to hide YouTube?" So SmartTube, I put SmartTube on my page.
Oh, okay.
That's neat.
I
think I did, but it's been a little while. And I saw somebody else mentioned another one. Somebody else mentioned another alternative. Was it Mark? Yeah. Mark said SmartTube next beta is better than SmartTube. So I'm gonna have to look that one up, Mark. I will have to take a look at another. I love the alternatives to YouTube and all these other for numerous reasons. I mean, it's easier to use and without all of the the ads at the beginning and different stuff like that. So if you start using that, you will stay using that because I started seeing actually once you start getting stuck watching commercials, it's hard.
Yeah.
So let's see. What did Linda said? It's always disappointed to hear of this news. I liked Oath and what it was. Always have backup. Yeah. And that's and Linda, that's exactly right. You gotta have backups. And I know Shriek and Sharon on her show, she'll say you have backups to your backups. You gotta have it. Because again, this is a hobby. You're doing this to try to save money. You're doing this so that you're not spending $150 a month on cable or satellite bill. So you're gonna have to give some time. So that means you gotta stay in the know. You got to watch certain websites. You got to follow certain people's Twitter accounts. Or you got to follow certain forums or certain Reddit threads. You got to follow certain things to stay in the know. I suggest to people all the time, join the Telegram groups that are focused on your interests. So if there's certain add-ons that you are focused on and that are the ones you use, if they offer a Telegram group, to join it because you're going to get the news right away. If something's up, something's down, somebody said, they decide to close, they're going to post it right there. So it's always best to get the news straight from the people that create the stuff or putting it out there so that you're not hearing it secondhand or you're hearing it when you go to turn it on, it don't work. So yeah, it's bad, but yeah, there's options. And the thing you got to do is move on. You got to come up with your next option. What's your next option?
Yeah. I don't. I had a thing that I'm gonna post. A lot of this stuff that we need to see. It's difficult for me to do it through a laptop since I don't have an extra screen here. But I'm gonna post this in the Streaming Matters room. But you can buy the Amazon Fire HD 10 tablet for $99 right now. So I'll be putting that link out there.
And that's a good device,
yeah, it's a good,
especially when if you're traveling or something portable. Easy to get it with the content that you're wanting to watch and the apps. It can serve its purpose. $99.
Yeah,
it's a good deal,
right? And as for a site of the week, this week I'll put this out there. I'm not going to show it, but I found this site. It's called Marine Traffic, and since I knew Dabs was going away to the falls, I figured that Blue was, since she's been hiding from being on video, I thought that, she had some type of thing going on where she was, ready to, go after Dabs or something. So I found this site in case she threw them in the barrel, and it allows you to, it's a global marine traffic. So you can find any ship in the world. And it shows it tracks all the ships, and you can actually click on the ship and you'll see, where the ship is and the name of the ship and everything. It's a really, really neat site, but that'll be posted in the Streaming Matters room also, along with the site room for the sites of the week. All right, guys.
Jim asks, how's Niagara Falls? Haven't been there in a few years. You have a great wife, so you still have your show. You have a great wife because I'm still able to have my show. Yeah, because she's just relaxing. Yeah, again, like I said, live from the 22nd floor here at the Hilton here in Niagara Falls. We're able to do our broadcast. Maybe I can get a little money back from the Hilton since I've mentioned their name a couple times. You know, I name dropped. Maybe they'll
vote for a Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they'll kick up our Wi-Fi. Maybe they'll put us a couple floors up. I'd like to be on the 33rd floor. We got 33 floors. So yeah, we're able to enjoy the weather. Again, this time of year, as you can see, cloudy, a little rainy today. It rained a little bit today. Not horrible. Yeah, what we did is we did like a little. Today we did. There's here in Niagara. There's like a. They called Clifton Hills. Clifton Hills. It's like a little mini Midway. Or if anybody's been to Myrtle Beach or you've been to some of these tourist towns, and you know how every one of these tourist towns has the Wax Museum, and they have the Ripley's Believe It or Not, and they got mini golf, and they've got the 3D theaters and the arcades, and they have all that stuff right here. And so that was what we did today. We got passes the Ferris wheel. We did that today, and you're able to do that type of thing. We did that today, but we were able to go inside. We happened to be inside doing some activities while it rained. Came out and the rain was done, but not that it's warm. It is definitely in the Fahrenheit. It is right at that 40 degrees, and the wind is whipping. Wind is pretty strong today. It's not bad until that wind gets kicking. So tomorrow's supposed to be a little cooler. Maybe not the rain. So we'll see. But tomorrow we're going to be doing the Niagara stuff. We're going to be doing the all the stuff at the park, the botanical garden, the behind the falls. We're going to do. So we're doing all the tour stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know. So
you see who's
hey, we went to the Wax Museum today.
Yeah.
And, there at the Wax Museum, of course, they had the Iron Man and Tony Stark. Honestly, I look more like Tony Stark than the Wax Mannequin did. I looked at him like, which the good thing is we paid for a ticket. What was it? $30. You paid for $30. You got 6 different things for $30. So, good deal if you think about it.
Because the Ferris wheel was $15 on its
Yeah.
own.
Oh yeah. The Ferris wheel. If you'd have bought your ticket for the Ferris wheel, was $15. We paid.
They don't have a pay one price in that place, huh?
Well, yeah, that's what we did. We bought the $30.
Oh, okay.
We got to do 6 activities for the $30. Not a bad deal. So Wax Museum was one of it. And when we're walking around in the Wax Museum, I'm like looking at them like, who is that? I mean, some of them you had to look at the name on it because it didn't even look like who the actor or the actress was. But again, it kept us out of the rain and gave us something to do for 20 minutes while we walked around looking at all this stuff. But it was funny when we're looking at the Tony Stark and the 2 Iron Mans, and I was like, I don't even look like Tony Stark. So, but yeah, hey, I did get mistaken for Tony Stark at the school last week.
Yeah.
Twice.
Oh wow.
So, 2 kids asked me and said, yeah, at the high school, the kid says, and you look just like Tony Stark. I said, well, so look what happened when I left the Avengers. He started laughing. Yeah, I left the Avengers. Look what happens.
Oh gosh.
So, Blue, I'll give you $20 to push Dabs over the falls in a trash can. Beach. Yeah. So, well, we're going to do that tomorrow. And then, let's see, Sunday, heading up to Brampton. We're going to go see Diesel. So, all of our friends I saw Andrews in the side chat. We're going to go see Diesel on Sunday. So, it'd be cool to hang out with Diesel. And we're going to spend the night at his place and then take the last track back up north because we're about, what's this, 5 hours from where we are?
Who?
No.
Me
Yeah.
home?
Yeah.
4.5?
4.5 hours. So we're 4.5 hours from home, straight north. So we're gonna be heading back on Monday, but we're gonna see Diesel on Sunday. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing some of them, seeing our friends. Me, social butterfly. I like seeing it.
All right. Let's see here.
Is that all the one?
I think that's all that.
Well, shit. Yeah, we're at 4 hours. We're at 20 minutes in anyway.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I'd love to keep talking about stuff, but I tried to get it in quick, as when it comes between me and you, who's the talker, and everyone knows it's you. Just so everyone knows quickly, Amazon increased their prices again for Prime members. So once again,
what's it going to now? It was 119.
Yeah, they raised it again. I have the link. I'm gonna put all the stuff up in streaming matters for everyone.
These companies, and I'm sorry. All right, let's be honest about this. Let's be honest about Amazon. Amazon made a shitload of money in the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what the pandemic's cost us money. No. The pandemic cost more money but the amount of products that went through the doors because of this the last 2 years done nothing but make money. And now, we're going to have to raise it because of it's called greed. This corporate
absolutely.
Greed. And when people talk about inflation, and we, now you're going to get political, but people try to throw this political person or that party or this group or this entities that's what's causing your inflation. It's corporate greed. That's what's creating most of this inflation we got. Gas prices, sure. The oil, sure. There's the core, the base price of oil is going to create some inflation, yes. But most of this other inflation that is happening is when we see Amazon going up on stuff after the billions of profit, not the net that they took away after all bills were paid, the billions that they left, and we got to raise the price. You can blame who you want, but that's where I see so much of this that falls that companies made so much money during the pandemic, even with the shutdowns. The companies that stayed open made so much money. Right? People didn't leave their house, so you're paying. So the companies make so much money during the pandemic. So now, if anybody that's been in the corporate world, you have to do your P&L, your profit and loss. You'll do it against last year's per numbers, right? So you'll sometimes do it quarter to quarter, but you'll also do it to last year's numbers. So when you are Amazon and you look at 2020 numbers, then 2021 numbers, then comes your 2022 numbers. Not as much product is rolling through Amazon because people can go to the grocery store, go somewhere else to get it.
Yeah.
So your volume goes down. So how do you make as much money as you made in 2021? You got to go up on it. You got to go up on your profit margins have to go up so that you make that P&L statement. You make when you take it to the when you're sitting down with everybody looking at your numbers, you're able to make more profit. So that sucks. I mean, it sucks because they continue to do it. They're doing it like every 6 months now.
Yeah,
it
is. They are, and
wrong.
I think it's ridiculous. It really is. I just can't believe it. But they're doing it again. All right. We would like to let you guys get back to your mini honeymoon here.
That's crazy, though. Yeah. And again, Walmart's trying it, and again, Walmart has that delivery home stuff where they'll deliver it. You can drive up to the store and get it, which a lot of stores do already. But I mean, it just is crazy that they continue to go up on the cost of this.
Yeah,
I mean,
No, they were struggling.
yeah. The country, people's wages have not went up as fast as all these companies keep jacking up prices to make more money. And it's like, wait a minute. I don't know. It's just the money's going somewhere. It's mostly to CEOs and your board of directors, your president, company vice president, all those folks. Their money's been going up every year.
Yeah, they get good bonuses.
Yeah, their bonus has been going up, but the normal worker, which some companies during the pandemic, if you were an essential worker, some people did get bonuses. I know when I was working, I did get bonuses, but I wasn't getting no, $100,000 bonus or $1 million bonus, even though at the time our company made more money than it ever had those years.
Yeah.
Those 2 years when I was there,
And they gave you like $100.
they gave us $100 here, $100 there. Again, they at least gave you something, but they were not. The company themselves made more money than they'd ever made, and that went with any of the essential companies. So, let's see. Yeah, execs is one of bigger bonus, and that's who knows why we're gonna fix that stuff.
Well, I don't want to upset you on your mini honeymoon here.
Yeah, just a little time away, but good that we got to be able to have a little show.
Yeah.
Got to have a little show. I'm gonna go down to the casino. Go down there and play a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play around here a little bit. See what we get into.
Yep, I hear you.
So, all right. Auburn, anything you want to say before we roll out?
No,
Get out of here.
Nothing else really. Just that on Wednesday we have player pass. Our movie is going to be The Outfit.
The Outfit. Yeah.
Outfit this week. So, you guys could jump in on that. I don't even know if there's a fight this weekend. There might be. But I think there's even something going on tonight. But I'll have to take a look later and see. I wasn't planning on being online this long. I thought you were just gonna,
Yeah, well, you know me.
10 minutes. Right, I know you. So, but I hope you guys have a safe trip. And
hey, there is one.
Okay.
There is a sporting event. There's a sporting event this weekend that people might want to check out.
What?
So, this Saturday night at the Bristol Motor Speedway, NASCAR is going to be doing the dirt track race at Bristol. So for any of you NASCAR fans, they did it last year. They filled the whole Bristol racetrack with dirt. And then they take the stock cars that are designed for concrete
to put them on dirt.
And they have to race them in dirt. And those cars are not designed to do that.
Oh, no.
It's fun to watch. I've watched it last year. I really enjoyed it because these guys aren't used to that. Now, some of them were dirt track drivers in the past. Okay, so some of them have raced dirt trucks. So it's not like they've never raced a dirt track. The problem that you're racing a car that was not designed to slide through the corners.
Yeah.
You drift the car around the corner, and then so. That is something. If you're a motorsports fan, people might want to check out. That is going to be a fun racing there at Bristol Motor Speedway. Which again, look up Bristol. It is a cereal bowl. It is a round bowl with walls like this, and it's going to be. It's a fun race, beating and banging on each other, guys getting mad. Yeah. That'll be on Saturday night, so folks may want to check out.
All right. You said here, loving is racing.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right, bud.
All right. Enjoy. Get home safe. Like I said, everyone else out there, thank you so much for jumping in. they're
Yeah, we planned this show in less than an hour.
yeah. Okay, enjoy. Everyone else out there, I'll post those things like I said later. I don't know if we're gonna really have a the after show,
Okay.
because Dab's phone is gonna
Yeah,
explode anyhow.
I gotta jump off because I got some
Yeah.
stuff to take care of.
Yeah. All right. Okay then. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Have a great week.
Later. Thank y'all.
All right.